I'm Danielle, the domestic scientist, and today is part 5 of the 6-week one-room makeover challenge. So today I have a special guest. This is my husband, Josh.
Hello, everyone.
All right, and he is going to help me with the haul video. But first, we're going to recap about this series. So in part 1, I introduced you to the space that we're going to be redoing on our budget. Now, we are going to redo our powder room and the little linen closet that's on the side of the powder room, and we have a $300 budget. In part 2, I showed you my vision board, what I kind of envisioned the space looking like at the end, and some of the products I was hoping to purchase for this project. Then in part 3, we did a room progress update, and we showed you the paint colors that we selected and a few other things, minor changes that we had made up until this point. And then it started to go downhill with week 4 when I show you my DIY project. So my husband is here today partially because he's responsible for last week's DIY debacle. So today we're going to do a shopping haul just to show you what items we have purchased for our powder room and show you how we put everything together. So if you're interested in seeing how I'm going to transform my powder room and what items I have purchased, stay tuned. So the first item I purchased for my powder room renovation is a closet organizing system of sorts. So for my linen closet, I really wanted like a basket or something where we can actually put our linens in. And it's pretty much because we're not good at folding fitted sheets. So I had the hardest time because sometimes the closet organizings and the baskets and things are really expensive. And because this is like a really small linen closet and I actually have another linen closet in the house and a $300 budget, I decided I wanted to find something affordable. I found these at home on clearance. Now, I think they're better suited for a pantry, but I think that they're the right size for my space. So I decided to take this home because they were on clearance and think it over. So I thought, okay, because the other one is red and I got 4 of these in this color, I figured I'd go ahead and just paint it white. And I really don't need the sign that says local market on the front.
This has some red in it.
It does have a little bit, it's like rust. It's a rust. So I thought that for my DIY project that I would just paint this particular item over it in white and that everything would be fine.
The issue is, these are designed to have a worn look. And so if you paint it, you're going to paint over the aged, worn look feature that makes these bins kind of what they are. So that was going to be a disaster.
Okay, so you think it was going to be a disaster. I'm not quite sure that it was going to be a disaster. I was going to try it with the red one, but then you vetoed it, so then I was stuck.
Yeah, and plus you were going to paint over on the front. It has this great local market, and it says
so did you know the camera's over there, and then you just turned it around so now people can't even see it.
I'm trying to read it. I'm trying to read it. So it says local market, produce, flowers, baked goods. So
exactly.
If you paint over it,
but if you leave it, it's going to say produce, flowers, and baked goods, and it's going to be in your bathroom. Nobody wants to think about food in the bathroom. So that's why I was like, oh, maybe I'll paint it. And then I was like, you know, even if I decide that ultimately I don't want to leave this in the bathroom long term, I was just going to move this to the pantry. And when I do the pantry, I was going to take those bins from the pantry and put them in the bathroom and then put this in the pantry. Like that's what I was thinking I might do.
I think they're fine. You know, I'm an expert when it comes to interior design.
Okay.
Interior design, you know, one of the things that I like to tell my clients is that you want to have some unique pieces. And the fact that you have a local market produce bin in your linen closet is unique. It's different, and it adds that spice to the design.
Okay.
And plus, these were on clearance.
So the next haul item on the list is because of my DIY debacle. It's bathroom hinges. Oh God.
I can see that.
You're supposed to talk about the hinges.
So these are new hinges. So I went to the hardware store to pick up some new hinges just because we didn't know how the DIY. The problem is that I went there without knowing the correct size. and I had to figure it out. But ultimately, I got the correct hinges, as well as picked up these bed and bath door handles, and another one that's not on camera is the handles for the closet. These are oil rubbed bronze,
Yeah.
and they look good.
All right, so we'll be using these if I completely messed with the hinges, but if not, then we'll be able to just use the ones that you're gonna fix for me. So I'm done with the DIYs for the bathroom. I'm done with it.
So are you gonna tell us a little bit about the mirrors?
Are you gonna tell us a little bit about the mirrors?
Okay, so we had, there was a mirror that was selected, a round mirror. We went to Home Depot to pick it up, and when I looked at it again, I just did not like it. I don't think it was right for the space. So
it was $55.
It was a good price.
On budget.
It was.
It was a little bit on the trendy side because it was just a simple black mirror.
It was. I just did not like it. That was it.
Mm-hmm.
So I ended up having to veto that mirror, which caused us to have to go and find another one.
So I was frustrated, and I said, you know what? You go to the store, pick whatever mirror you want. So let's go to at home, pick a mirror, and I'm just going to put it up. Or you're going to put it up, and I was going to be fine with it. So that was the plan.
So I thought we were just going to go into at home, go down the mirror aisle, pick another mirror like we did at Home Depot, and be out of there in a few minutes. Unfortunately, at home has about 3 aisles worth of mirrors, different sizes, shapes, and it was just so challenging for a guy to be in there. It was just very challenging to kind of figure out what would go best for the space. So we picked a mirror, purchased it, brought it home. The unfortunate part is somewhere along the way between the purchase and bringing it home, somebody in this relationship lost the receipt. So it was going to make it very difficult for us to take the mirror back. Now my plan was to take a look at it, see if it worked. If it did not work, take it back to the store. Get our money back.
You should have kept the receipt.
So somebody, I'm not going to name any names, somebody lost the receipt, and we ended up still having to take it back. But
that was the whole situation. That I got stuck trying to return the mirror. So then I wind up stopping by Home Goods, and I found a mirror for $22. Now, when I saw the mirror, I thought, I was a little on the fence about it. Of course, the price was great, but I wasn't crazy about the color. And I was thinking, oh, well, you know, since I'm not going to be painting the baskets, I should just like DIY the mirror instead for my DIY project. And it's only $22, so if I mess it up, you know, it's just something we could just put it somewhere else, like in a bedroom, and then we could just get another mirror for that space when we're done. So I thought I was, you know, solving 2 problems at once yet again, but then he didn't really like the mirror either. He didn't like the second one.
yeah, it was okay. It just was not the best.
Oh wait, yeah, that was
the second one. It was okay. It's not the best. It was a good price. So I really love the price, but I thought there were some better mirrors probably out there.
So I went to like At Home and TJ Maxx, and I went to Home Goods, and I went to multiple Home Goods in town. I went to Tuesday Morning, and I wound up at Kirkland's, which, you know, Kirkland's is significantly more expensive than the other stores though. So I went to Kirkland's, and then I saw 2 different mirrors, and I took pictures and I sent it to him. I said, you pick the mirror, I'm not going to argue with you.
And I really like the mirror that we're going to use. I thought it was a good size, good price, just good design overall. But what did your friend say?
Okay, so so as Josh was vetoing all my projects, I wound up calling a friend.
This video?
She probably is.
Okay, go ahead.
But then I showed her the mirror, and she hated the mirror.
I thought the mirror was nice.
The Infinity mirror was better.
Oh, no.
Yeah, she said she didn't like the color.
Yeah, no. The Infinity mirror, I just did not like it. I don't think it worked well. It was nice, but it was too safe.
It was a safe choice.
It was a safe choice.
And I don't have a problem with safety, I think, in certain areas, because I mean, it is your home, and you know, we would probably not stay in this house long enough to get, you know, an exotic mirror that we both are crazy about, and then to get something safe to resell. So I'm okay with safe.
I just like the mirrors with the borders. And so I think the mirror that we got is going to look really nice.
Well, that's the mirror that we're putting up. We'll see. We'll see how it looks in the space. I don't know. All right, so that is the last haul item for our 6-week one-room makeover challenge series. So next week we'll be showing you the final reveal so you can see how everything came together. Now this challenge has been hosted by Wani at Wani's House. I'll have a link to her channel in the description box below, as well as a link to the collaboration playlist. Be sure to check out those other 6-week challenges because there's some awesome work out there. All right, so I'm Danielle, the domestic scientist.
And I'm Josh, the husband of the domestic scientist. Okay. Last time you just said you and then Josh.
Okay. So I am Danielle, the domestic scientist.
And I'm Josh.
So if you enjoyed today's
See, I had another one. You don't want to use it. You don't want to use it.
Okay, one more time. So I'm Danielle, the domestic scientist.
And I'm Josh.
All right, if you like today's video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
We'll see you next time. This is horrible. Don't put this out. Do not put this